Alright folks, well coming back at you, going to be doing a couple real quick how-tos. Right now we're working on this job, and this is obviously where the TV has been, so we have left a lot of holes. We got to paint this living room, so I have some Alex Plus backline here. It's a little wetter than what I'm used to, but there are some deep holes here, so not going with the quick dry. Just take your knife. Basically what you're doing is you're filling that hole again, swiping down, and then swiping up. Just filling that hole just like that. You see that? Let's do that one more time. Go right here. I'm going to swipe down, filling that hole. I'm going to swipe, or wherever the ridge is. That fills that hole pretty good. You want to leave enough where you can do a little bit of sanding if needed. But for the most part, I would just get it as close to the hole as possible and not leave a lot of excess. Especially on really textured walls, you might have a difficult time on matching that texture. These are pretty slick walls. You can see it's pretty roughed up, so hopefully we'll put a thick enough coat on that to cover it up. Let's do one more of these here. Swipe it down, swipe it up until it's full. Quick tips and tricks on cutting in. So as far as painting is concerned, cutting in is one of the most important aspects of the paint job. Okay, so you don't need to go and buy you rolls and rolls of blue cutting tape. That has its place for masking off, for spraying and those kind of things, but I promise you, you don't need that to be able to put a nice cut in. So basically what you want to do is have a very nice straight line and give yourself enough space that the roller can easily go up against the edge. So what we're going to do here is give you just a little bit of a quick look here. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and load up your brush. Don't be shy with getting some paint on there. You know, not too much where you're dripping, but just enough that the bristles have paint. Okay? Now take a look at this on how these bristles. Want to do one line down, maybe one line up, and then you want to start pushing those bristles over against the trim. And you're really just watching and making a single straight line. Let the brush do the work for you, and then even out your stroke. Let's see that again. One more time, close up. All right. So again, you make your one line down. And you see that paint that is lined up on the wall already? That's what you're using to pull over to the trim. The brush is crucial. There's some different types of synthetic brushes that can leave some serious brush marks. But if you're cutting in, all you need to do is just put a little bit of pressure on the brush. Just a little bit further. Just like that. That's all it takes. It takes just a little bit of time, a little bit of practice, but I promise you one piece of tool that you do not need is masking off this door frame. Just line up your brush and pull a nice, steady, even stroke all the way down. You'll get it every time. Quick with some quick tips on how to roll for beginners. If you've never rolled a wall before, this is going to be a great learning experience for you. It's super easy, and hey, once you get the hang of it, it's super fun too. So You can see here we've already cut in this wall. It's prepped. We're ready to roll. So your main thing here is, and you're going to find out that if you do this, things will go a lot smoother for you. And that is making sure that you get this roller loaded with paint. Okay, so let's show you here real quick. So basically, you roll this several times until you hear the little tackiness. It gives a certain sound once that roller is completely saturated with paint. Just like that. Okay, so once your roller is in paint, I don't have this off right now. This carpet is on the downhill slide. It's just quicker to clean up a little mistake than it is to mask off the whole area. But I'm going to show you a technique right now that'll keep that roller, that paint on the roller while you're trying to get it to the wall. So what you do is basically you're going to give it a rotation and then take it to the wall. Okay? Now, a lot of folks will take the loaded roller and do this movement down the wall and getting their paint all the way down the wall. That's a good technique, and that is how I was taught, and I think it's great. However, I've seen another technique, and I've started using it, and I think it works better because once you push that paint down the wall, it's really hard to know where I have put my thickness of the paint, and this technique gets it a little bit easier. So once I put the roller to the wall, I'm just going to go up once and up down, getting all of my paint in one pass. And then I like to just work back a little bit, going all the way down and going all the way to the top. Just a straight roll, even pressure, and work my way back. So I know exactly where the paint was the thickest when I applied it. It was right here. So on my next pass, when I dip, get my saturation, I'm going to put it right about here. Just one or two over and work my way back. And then when I get this, it's like evening out the coat. So let's try that real quick. We're going to fill the roller up. I'm going to give it a rotate up. See how much paint's on that wall right here? All the way up, all the way down, and working my way back to my last line. Just like so. Anyway, that is a real quick and easy technique as far as applying the paint to the wall. That'll keep you an even coat every time. So I hope that has helped you gain a little bit of knowledge, help you get through that job a little bit easier. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.